Okay, I want to talk now about what I want to make a siyum on. A little more than a year ago, Danny Weiss's father died. Is Debbie? Where's Debbie? And he sent out an email to ask people to learn Mishnayot, and I thought, okay, fine, I can do that. I don't know why I thought I could do that, but I thought I can do that. And the one that was left was Ohalot. Now, knowing absolutely nothing about Mishnah, I didn't have much background. We didn't do much Mishnah in Milford, Pennsylvania. I said, okay, it must be in English. I'll read it. No big deal. What's the big deal? Who will ever know? But it's not in English like anywhere. Okay, that's number one. And then I decided that I found somebody wonderful from Matan Moran, Weiss. She couldn't be here tonight. And we began to learn together once a week. And we learned Ohalot together. And it's actually really fascinating and really hard. So we finished it. And it led us to, it's about, Ohalot is, I thought it was about tents. I thought, well, that's buildings. I can do that. You know, what's so hard about this? And so it led us to think about, like, it's all about purity and impurity, and there's such incredible attention during the time of the Beit HaMikdash to, like, a speck of a bone that might be left in a field, and what's considered a home, and if there's a dead body, and it was, like, really a very fascinating journey. And if you looked at what Ohalot really is about, it's about sensitivity to life, and that was really very cool. And that led us to, we learned many other things having to do with purity and impurity in the temple, and it was just a really wonderful journey. Anyway, for a siyum, you need to read the last Mishnah. So I was hoping that we could read it together, or I'll try to teach it to you. Try very hard. And then I'd like to say a Perek Tehillim that's also very small on your source sheet. This is my first time doing this, and I need one of those bar mitzvah boys who can do all those bar papa things that they always do. Okay, so Mishnah Zayin, the end of Ohalot, talks about ואם אינו יכול להיכנס לבתר, טמא, וחייבת, מדורות הגויים, טמאים. Houses that of non-Jews in the land, they're considered tameh. They're all considered tameh. Why? Kama yishet betochan v'hei tzarich b'dika. Depending on how long somebody was occupying this residence of a non-Jew, it depends if you need to do a b'dika to see if there was.
Somebody parked a blue Honda in a handicapped spot of one of the neighbors who was reacting negatively to the situation. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I can now find my place. So how long does a person have to live in this house in order that you have to do a b'dika? Anybody have any idea? No one's ever learned this, right? Of course not. The answer is 40 days. And there's a very interesting reason why it's 40 days. I found this very interesting. Because there might have been a woman there, and she might have had a miscarriage. And the non-Jews, it was thought at the time of the Mishnah, Jews always buried, if they had a miscarriage, they always would bury the fetus. Non-Jews the thought was that they would flush them down the toilet or they would put them in the garbage. So there was the safek, maybe the thought that there might be a piece of a dead body somewhere in a house of a non-Jew. And that's why you have to do b'dika after 40 days. And if it's afal pi she'ein imo isha, if there's a non-Jew, im haya eved o isha mesham rimoto, if it's in Israel, if it's a servant or a woman who you know has been watching, you don't have to. What does that mean? So Rambam says it means they're Israeli and you don't have to do a b'dika. Okay, I thought that was interesting. It's not actually the last Mishnah, but whatever. The last Mishnah talks about the kinds of places, the kind of dwellings that you don't have to do a b'dika for, and it's places like in a fruit field, the places where the Thai workers would sit, the workers, the fruit pickers, and places that have no ceiling, or places that have shade places or places where legionnaires would, the armies or armories would be. So that's English. That's the last Mishnah. So I hope you'll all be very patient with me as I suffer through this. I'm sorry. Are we supposed to stand for this? Okay. Adoran, Allah.